Dr. Adeyemi, while addressing newsmen, explained that a lady who claimed to be a medical doctor attached to the Department of State Services reinforced the DSS operatives to assault the doctor on duty who she alleged was not attending to the patient they brought to the hospital. He said an operative of the DSS shot into the air before arresting one of the hospital security agents, who was whisked away to the office of the DSS along New Iyin Road in Ado Ekiti and was beaten up.
We just realized that some group of officers came into the hospital, started shooting guns up sporadically, and they whisked one of our security officers away. So by the time we got to know what happened, we realized that one of the members of the DSS came into the hospital and wanted to do ultrasound scan, and the doctor in charge of the ultrasound scan asked her to wait because there was interruption of power supply. And he was just asked to wait for some minutes, that when the power supply is restored, that he will be able to do it. No, unfortunately, they had to go in numbers. About 4 of them had to go and meet the doctor inside the call room, trying to harass the doctor, push him, beat him inside the doctor room. Whereas it was not the doctor's fault, it was issue of the power interruption. And before we could know it, DSS, they have called themselves from elsewhere where I cannot even know. They have come in numbers to come and start causing chaos and upheaval inside the hospital premises. He
decried the actions of the security agents and also lamented the regular attack on health workers in the hospital, calling on the government to find a lasting solution to the incessant security crisis rocking the health facility. Dr. Adeyemi said that the various unions in the hospital will meet and come up with resolutions that will address the security of life and property of their workers.
Honestly, I cannot be sure. As you can see, the environment now, the atmosphere is disrupted. We cannot be sure. Even patients on the ward, they are not at ease. Our members are not at ease. Doctors, health workers, nurses are not at ease. I'm not sure if, as the day goes by, we will still be able to continue the work today. I don't know.
Also, the chairman, Joint Health Sector Union, Eksuth chapter, Mrs. Omotola Farotimi, gave an eyewitness account of the incident.
I was on the top of my voice shouting, "Calm down, please just leave this scene so that we can settle what is on ground." The next thing this guy will do is to be fighting everybody. My secretary, he had him at the neck, scratched him. If you look at his body now, with nails, with the ladies that were there, 3 of them, they were beating him.
A security officer in the hospital, who is now receiving treatment at the accident and emergency unit of the hospital, narrated his ordeal in the hands of the men of the DSS. It was learned that the representatives of the DSS who came to check on the victim had a brief meeting with the management of the hospital and said that the DSS would open an investigation into the shooting and other crimes perpetrated by its operatives. Sunday Daramola reporting.